Doak Campbell renovations, Richie. People have been up and down and hot and cold about this. Listen, I will preface the entire thing by saying if you lost your family season tickets that you had for 40 years, I apologize. I know that sucks.
Yeah.
We've said that a million times. So all that said, these renovations look amazing. And for all the doubters and all the people that were like, oh man, these are going to suck. Like, what are they doing? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, I understand if you're in that very select group of people that was upset at one point. The excitement on the timeline yesterday, like, I don't know what you talked about a little bit about your weekend and stuff. I don't know exactly what you were doing because I cut out at some point and then I black hold whatever was happening in the intro. But the excitement on the timeline just for how Doak looked, like we've got some pictures and videos. Harlan, you can throw either one, throw the picture one up first, and then we'll do the video here in a second. But man, it really, really cool what they've done with the stadium so far. Here, I can here's some pics. That spear, I don't know what entrance that's at. I know it's not the entrance I walk in, but I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna walk in that entrance this week.
Yeah, west entrance.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm going this time. Like I'm walking in that, and I actually sit on I sit on the wrong side. I sit on the east side. So I'll be walking my butt all the way around the stadium so that I can take it all in. That spear is incredible, and they need to put one at every entrance. I'm sure they're not cheap. And then just the modernization, like you look at the top right picture there on the screen, the way that the stadium just looks now. You walked under Doak, and listen, I love Doak. The nostalgia and how cool it was, just making it look like you're not in a dungeon underneath it's pretty cool, right? Like we don't have to, these memories from 1994. Well, yeah, it looked like you were still there in 1994 when you walked under the seats at Doak. It looks ridiculous, and just modernizing that a little bit, getting it a little cleaner, getting it a little more fan friendly, widening some of that so there's a little more room to move around. And then obviously the stadium, people have complained about the bottom right-hand corner, which you got from Golnose 850 on X. The stadium there with the black seats, the mesh black seats that don't get hot, like people complain, oh, well, the black seats, this, that, and the other. Florida State did a phenomenal job with this, right? Like for all the complaining, and again, if you lost seats, I get it. Everything looks so incredible. And I'll let Richie ramble a little bit while we talk about this. There's a video too that I ripped off somebody, and we give credit to Evan Foster. Shout out to him for taking this video. But everything looks incredible, and honestly, I can't wait to see it. I'll get right back to the video, but first, I am hyped up to catch some live action and get back to Tallahassee. Less than 2 weeks until FSU kicks off against Alabama. Nothing beats that in-person feeling, which is why I want to give some love to the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app, listing more than 70,000 events, concerts, sports festivals, you name it. The college football season is right around the corner, and MLB is also in full swing, so it is go time. I love SeatGeek. I grabbed tickets to the FSU Bama game last week and saved some money for a friend of mine because you know how expensive those tickets are. It's so easy. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10 so that you know that you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Prices are dropping, so go check them out. Every ticket is also backed by their buyer guarantee. Here's the deal. You can use code DOUBLEFRIES, DOUBLEFRIES, for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code DOUBLEFRIES. Click the link in the description to download the app and get the code auto added. Big thanks to SeatGeek. I will see you guys in Tallahassee soon.
Yeah, and to your point, I do feel bad for the people that have had season tickets for 20, 30 plus years, and they lost them due to the reduction of capacity. It happens, but I think it was the right move for Florida State. They're turning Doak into essentially an NFL-style stadium. And if you want people to keep coming out to college football games, you need to do things like these. There's just no other way to do that. Whether it be Wi-Fi, the seat backs, everything they've done. And that spear, it's a small thing. Like you said, TJ, it's probably not cheap, but it makes a huge difference. And I'm really excited to get back to Doak and, see the renovations and how it looks. And, a lot of people got mad at me because I put on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that I think the stadium reduction in capacity is actually a good thing. Like, no, it's not. This is horrible. This is not what college football is about. No, this is the future of college football, y'all. I'm sorry. This is where we are going, and we are on the forefront of it, and we can thank Michael Alford for it. You can be upset with Michael Alford for, certain decisions he's made. However, this was a great decision. He built Jerry World, or he was one of the key players in the building of Jerry World, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I think it's phenomenal, and I cannot wait to get back to Doak.
Yeah, it looks really good. This video is awesome, and I'm glad they got it done in time. I'm glad they were able to kind of wrap everything up, finish everything up, and we've talked about this. You're not gonna. Yes, would I love there to be 150,000 people there? Absolutely, right? Like in a perfect world, that'd be awesome. The modern, like getting people to come back. The problem was we weren't putting 80,000 people in it when it wasn't.
Yeah.
When even when we were winning, right? You'd have 2 or 3 sellouts a year over, really since COVID. So, I think that this is, it looks great. It looks sharp. They got it done well. I like what they've, I like a lot of the amenities. I know that, I don't know what people that are watching, I don't know what their disposable income level is, but some of the suites is pretty ridiculous looking too. Like there's other videos that you can just kind of search on X or Twitter or whatever and see some of that. I don't know how many games I'll get to watch from there. Probably very few, if any, but some of that stuff is pretty elite too. So I don't have enough good things to say about how this all went down. Again, if you have a personal story of how this impacted you, that sucks. But for the other, 70,000 people that weren't impacted in that way, this looks really good and I think came out really, really well. I will say too, we haven't talked about this in a long time, but projects like this and things like this that happen, they only happen. I saw the little clip that, of the Seminole boosters just up there on the, on the Jumbotron. If you're not a booster, we would encourage you to go sign up to do that, to support and projects like this, as well as everything else that happens at Florida State only happens. And Richie and I are both boosters. Harlan's a booster. Like we would certainly, we wouldn't encourage you to do something that we're not doing. So go check them out, boosters.fsu.edu.